This is totally not a review of Sports Friends, a collection of 4 games that will test your competitive prowess on the couch. The game organizes 4 unique sports into its own time period, so we'll start in the distant past with Barabara Ball. One-on-one, or in teams of 2, players vie for the ball that appears in the middle of the map. Sink the sphere into the briny deep of your color and score a point. You get a point taken away if you fall into the water yourself. Each of the characters has their own specialties, such as speed or strength and power attacks. Barabara Ball encourages trial and error to figure out the little nuances, or you can simply use Google if you're so inclined. What you may have noticed are the circles surrounding each of the characters. These represent the number of jumps you can take. Run out of dots and you become vulnerable to stunning attacks or potential drowning. There's a recognizable Smash-esque quality to the game: attacking, platforming, guarding edges. The 7 different levels give the game some variety, but without a full team of 4 experimenting with strategies or battling on the same level, the game loses some of its great, frantic quality. Of all the games in the collection, Johann, Sebastian, Joust is the most abstract. Up to 7 people hold PS3 wands. Each person tries to shake everyone else's wand. That's it. That's the only rule. If you dig through the options a little bit, you can find ways to add your own music, have the music affect the sensitivity of the wands, and a couple of secret items to add to the game. The point is, none of that matters. Your wand shakes, you're out.
Once again, the winner is blue player.
This is the game you played outside on dusty fields or empty streets when you were a kid. One big rule: a million ways to win. The only ref here is in the palm of your hands. Stand still, crouch down, use your butt to bump into other people. All that matters is winning. No 2 games play the same.
Professional. That's how you play. It's a professional.
For those of you looking for something a little more of the ball and stick variety, there's Superpole Rider. But the ball here is suspended above the field, and the stick can vault you to new heights or simply whack your opponent over the head. Your objective is to get the ball to the other side of the field. Sounds easy, but it's not, as you'll need to spin your stick either to hurl yourself forward or find yourself in some rather interesting situations. One stick controls your movement while the other one controls how you'll swing that stick. It's played with either 2 or 4 players, but you'll get more out of the chaos with more people waggling and vaulting to try to take control of the ball. Each arena presents a new obstacle to avoid or overcome, but unlike the other games, each of the characters play the same way. Give it a chance to grow on you. It might take a few games to get a real handle on your pole. Finally, you should not underestimate Hakra, but you probably will. People are represented with simple squares. The ball is just a pixel to toss around the arena. Either send it sailing into your goal or keep your hands on it as you run. You win by accumulating points by keeping your ball in your goal. Want to throw the ball? That's the X button. Want to run fast? Tap the X button. Want to tackle your opponent, stunning them for a second? X button. X button, X button, X button. Hakra is pure simplicity with a single button press to do everything you need. Well, except maybe bringing 3 other people to the couch, since this is only a 2-on-2 game. No more, no less. The 8 different boards provide a change of pace, as well as an option for you to make your own if you're so inclined. Advanced options give your little squares specialties, such as running fast or tackling hard, but the vanilla team gets the job done provided your communication doesn't break down to yelling and pointing at the screen. Take each of the elements of the games in Sports Friends separately, and you're bound to be underwhelmed. But we have yet to talk about the one central ingredient across all 4 games: the player. There's a quote that starts each time you turn on the game. No one on their deathbeds ever said, "I wished I spent more time alone with my computer." Gaming is often a solitary pursuit. Not Sports Friends. Most of the sections can be played with 2 people, but you will need 4 just to get a good team going in any of these games. There's no online component, no AI to speak of. It's just you and the person beside you. Each of the titles can be played with only a few button presses, or in the case of Joust, none at all. While depth can be found in each of the games through advanced options or hidden techniques, easy to pick up controls with clear objects makes it easy for anyone to pick up and play. Sports Friends is weird, but it also has a weirdly broad appeal, and certain games are bound to click with certain types of personalities. Sports Friends makes you actively seek out others to play along with you as you pass around a ball or hand them a wand along with the phrase, "Trust me, this is going to be cool." Simple yet deep, competitive yet friendly, Sports Friends reminds us that even in the middle of sports, we should never forget our friends.
Did you all really let green player win? Really?